Hello and welcome to another episode of Clueless About Cocktails. I'm Ken. Thank you so much for joining me. So this week I was going to do a White Russian, but I preempted that because my wife pointed out correctly that it's the holidays, and so I should do something holiday related. And so for that, I decided to go with a mulled wine recipe. Now, I've never had mulled wine. I've had wine. I'm partial to Merlot if I'm going to drink a red wine, and I'm partial to a Riesling or a good Gewürztraminer if I'm going to drink white. Mulled wine seems to be a sure bet for a holiday-themed beverage that will taste yummy. I mean, it's got apple cider, it has cinnamon in there, it's got wine, star anise, and cloves. It's got a lot of stuff in there. It sounds like it's going to taste really good, and although the idea of drinking wine warm feels weird to me. Never tried wine heated up like this before. So let's go into the kitchen, we'll mix up a batch, and then come back here and taste it. Okay, so first up to the party, we're going to have 4 cups total of apple cider. Make sure you use apple cider, not apple juice, because you want those spices that make apple cider taste as good as it does. Next up, 750 milliliters of your favorite red wine. I went ahead and chose Merlot because that's my favorite red wine to drink. Feel free to use a Cab or a Pinot Noir or whatever you like. Next up, 2 cinnamon sticks in the pot. 3 star anise, just dump them in there, and then follow those with 4 whole cloves. The next ingredient is going to be a 1/4 cup of honey. Just go ahead and plunge that in there, and then you're going to want to use a rubber spatula to get all of that honey goodness off the plunger into the mixture. Follow that up with the zest of an orange. Scrape that out there. And then the juice of an orange. Makes sense, right? Go ahead and stir to combine it, and then bring it to a boil. Once it has achieved a boiling state, you're going to want to set your timer for 10 minutes and drop the heat to medium-low. Simmer for 10 minutes. Once the 10 minutes is up, then not sure what to do. The recipe I got from Ina Garden didn't specify that you should strain this, but there are a lot of little bits of stuff floating around in here, so you might just want to be careful when you dish it out. Okay, so that was a fairly simple recipe to follow. Let's see what it tastes like. So, looks pretty good, doesn't it? I like the color of that, and I did put an orange peel slice in there. I'm not sure if you can see it. It's kind of floating around inside. So let's give it a little taste and see what we've got. It smells really good. I thought that the wine might smell bad somehow, but with the apple cider in here, it smells really good. And then, of course, the fresh orange juice. All right. I don't know why I'm holding this with my right hand, because I am not right-handed. Okay, let's give this a shot. That's weird. It's okay, so it's alcohol, so you know it's going to taste better the more you drink it. It's very tangy, and the tang, I think, is coming from the wine, from the Merlot. So I think your experience with this mulled wine is going to vary quite a bit depending on what kind of red wine you choose to go with. Maybe this tastes better with a Cabernet. I'm not sure. It is getting better the more I drink of it. It's not bad. I think I might actually increase the apple cider by maybe even just another 1/2 cup, because I got spiced apple cider from Trader Joe's, and it tastes great just on its own. It's beautiful. I think somehow I kind of lost some of the spice in here as it cooked down with the wine. And I really wouldn't mind if that was a little more spice heavy, I think. But it's actually really good. It's nice and warm. It's refreshing. It tastes tangy, almost like a cranberry would, although there's no cranberry in here, so that's got to be the Merlot, right? And the orange juice, maybe. Okay, so yes, this mulled wine is a win, definitely. Tastes good. I like the tanginess of it. I'm enjoying the color of it. Smells great, and the more I have, the more I like it. So there you go. A very simple mulled wine recipe. This is good, okay? This goes into rotation now, and although not heavy rotation because it really is a holiday drink, but it tastes very good. I like the tanginess of it. I like the color. I like the smell. The kitchen smells amazing now. So yeah, 10 out of 10 would make again. I'll go ahead and post the link to the recipe down below that I got from Food Network. Ina Garden's recipe for mulled wine. Very simple, as you saw. So that's it for this week. Thank you so much for joining me. If you have any questions or suggestions on drinks that I might try on the show, go ahead and send them to me, ken@openandshutreviews.com. That's it. Until next time, I'm Ken McKim. You take care. Happy holidays and enjoy your drink.